Yes, so we're live. Okay. Welcome everybody to the Moms Entrepreneurs Hangout. And no, you don't have to be a mom to join us. So welcome. We are today going to talk about we're going to give you some specific techniques, how to refocus your life and your vision for your family and your business. And there's going to be a very powerful exercise at the end. So stay tuned for that. And so we've got here today, we've got Vashon and Greta. And Vashon, this was your idea for this topic, wasn't it? Vashon?
Yeah, I think it was, actually.
Yeah, it was. This was your idea, and then we all kind of like worked it in. It's like as a family and business, we all kind of pulled it together. So thank you. Great idea for the topic. So
thank you.
You're welcome. And I just realized here, just for folks, I just really don't have anybody. A lot of you guys know me. I'm Valerie Jampolsky, and I am going to just quickly put up what's called the lower third so you guys can see my name. There you go. Now you guys know what I look like. Now you guys know what my name is. Okay. All right. And yeah, Greta and Vashon. Yeah, Vashon's got hers up. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to each go through, some of our ideas and our techniques. And when we get to the end, as you're watching, feel you may find yourself compelled to participate with us. I hope that you do. Down below, first of all, shout out below where you're calling in from, where you're watching from. And I know it's like oh, okay, we get wrapped little. I'm here in Los Angeles. Greta, you are in. Shout out where you're Greta.
Okay, good. I'm not muted. Normally I mute myself out because we've all got little ones here, so okay, it gets kind of busy. I am here from Vancouver Island, BC, Canada. So yeah.
Yeah, cool. And Vashon.
I'm here from Branson, Missouri.
Woohoo! All right, I'm going to see. I don't know if I've got the page live on the other side. If I can see this. Hang on one second. Can you guys take a quick look? Let's just see what we got going on here. Oh. Hang on. Am I going to find it? Where are we? This is interesting. Okay. Can you guys see the page?
No. Are you sharing your screen?
Oh, no. I mean on your page. Can you look and see our page? So that we can see where folks are shouting out from.
Oh,
you have the page open somewhere?
Yes. Warming up here in Atlanta. Cheryl, good morning. And Savvy, cold night in Albany, Western Australia. Yeah.
And Sarita is not feeling well tonight for her, so she's watching also out in Perth. Sarita, you're with us, heart and soul. We're with you, girl. And yeah, and yes, we're going to be going through and checking your comments and everything else. So just feel free to shout out even if you come on late where you're coming from. So and anything else as we go along, we're gonna at various points we're gonna go check. So I wanted to talk a little bit. I love Vashon because this was your concept for the idea to go into first, because I know you have incredible tips and ideas. your perspective and your tips on it, and then Greta, and then I'm going to go into mine and lead into a very into a powerful exercise, and that's what we're going to do. So, and folks, feel ready to take notes. And also, yes, quickly before you'll see there's a different button down there below, and it says to download here, and that is because there is a handbook that is now available for you that you can access right now. When you go and click that button right now, it'll open up into another tab, and you'll be able to see there's a little yellow button there that says download the handbook here, and that is a lot of what we're talking about is going to be very specific, even in more detail than what we're going through here. Stuff there, step by step, that you can be able to use for vision and for a lot more that has helped us in our business. It just really has, and it's very powerful. So that's there for you as well. So okay, we're gonna go straight to Vashon.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Thank you. So if you don't mind, Valerie, I think what I'd like to start off with, rather than just throwing out a bunch of tools, which is what I like to do, evidently, what I'd like to do is just give kind of an overview as to what vision is, because I don't know about the rest of you, but when I first started this crazy, amazing online business, everybody kept talking about vision and things like that. I really didn't know what that meant. I was like, what is vision? Is that the same as goals? So I want to kind of define it for everyone. And I wrote it down. I wrote some things down here just so that I wouldn't lose my train of thought. So what exactly, and it's different if you Google it or Apple.
Greta, can you hear Rashawn or coming in chopped up?
Am I chopping up?
Yeah, you're on my end. It's just a little choppy, but let's see.
Yeah, it's a little choppy for me too.
Okay. Let's see.
The sound,
talk a little bit more.
The image. Is it the sound or the image that's choppy? Okay, I'm going to switch headsets.
The sound.
Give me a second.
We want to hear. I'm ready to take notes.
I'm ready.
Always learning, always growing.
That's right.
Is it there, this headset?
Yeah, say something more. Let's see.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Are we choppy or are we clear?
We're choppy.
Really choppy. Okay, let me do this. I'm going to shut down something here.
Wait, no, what you just did fixed it.
Awesome.
You just moved your mouth, and now you're sounding good. Oh, well,
It's still choppy? All right.
Well,
Am I still choppy?
Yeah, it's still kind of weird and choppy a little bit.
Okay. I tried logging back out. Somebody wants
You know what? When you were talking before without your headset, it was fine. Can you do it without the headset? Because when we were offline and you were just talking, there was no choppiness.
Here we go.
No choppiness at all. Yeah,
Okay,
say something more.
I'm no longer on the headset. Is that better?
Yes.
A heck of a lot. That's wonderful. Yes. Woohoo!
All right. Woo! I'm glad we found that, figured that out. All right, so I'm just going to start over because I don't know how much of you heard, but basically I wanted to give you kind of a definition for what vision is, because when I first heard the word vision, I wasn't clear on what it was, and I thought it was just another word for goals. But as I learned more about it, I found out that that's not the case, that vision is in fact a little bigger. Actually, it's a lot bigger than just a goal. So what is vision? Vision is basically your big picture view of what you are hoping or aspiring to in your life. Think of it as envisioning your future self. And goals are stepping stones to help get you to your big picture view or your vision. So your vision should be made up of your core values, your passions, your beliefs, maybe whatever you believe your purpose is in life. It also is just how you overall envision yourself. And you may not be there, and that's part of it. You want to put your vision so big that you stretch to get there. If you set a small vision, be it your personal life or your professional life, if you set a small vision and you've already hit it, then you need to change your vision, because a vision isn't something that's just out there on a hill that once you get there you're done, you've completed your vision. It should be something that is constantly being changed and expanded on to continuously stretch you throughout your entire life. So one thing I wanted you to write down, if you haven't written that down, as to what a vision is it should change over time. Your vision should change over time. And basically, it's your why. It's why you're doing what you're doing in your personal life and in your professional life. If you don't know why, then you really need to take a step back and go introspective and really think about why you're here and what you would like to accomplish in your life on earth. And I know a lot of us, especially if you, at least for me, when I was in the workforce, I used to work in corporate America, you get very much like tunnel vision, in which you're constantly in emergency standby. You're fighting fires, and you forget the big view of what life is all about and what the important things are in your life. And so if you get into that mad rush, that emotional rush and stress of trying to just accomplish day-to-day tasks, you forget where it is you're really trying to lead yourself to. And I know everybody's heard this before, but no one is guaranteed tomorrow. No one is. And so you have to think about that in order to make your vision so big, and also in order to motivate you to take action. So think about little goals that you can set up in your life in order to get you to your vision. And I think of goals as stepping stones. So they're stepping stones to get me to my vision. Now, these stepping stones, they can be, they may meander. They may go, sometimes they're smooth and easy to walk to. Other times, my stepping stones, I really have to leap to get to some of those goals. But every one of them, even if I slip and have to get back on a stepping stone again, every one of those is leading to a path to my overall vision. So I hope that helps to better define it for you as to what vision is. And one last thing, you should have a vision that is in sync with your personal life and business life. I don't know if you've thought about this before, but if your vision for your business life is not in sync with your vision with your personal life, what's going to happen is you're going to be disjointed. And that's when things start to fall apart, either professionally or personally or both. And I've been there. They both fell apart at the same time for me, and this was a year ago. And I am actually, in hindsight, it's a blessing they did, because it caused me to focus on my vision. And so I've learned from that lesson, and I've learned the most important thing is you've got to sync the two. There's no such thing as keeping your personal life separate from your professional life. It's not possible. They have to sync up. Your family has to know what your vision is. Your professional side needs to know what your vision is. And when those things are in sync, your life is in harmony, and things just start clicking. And you feel so much happier when that's going on. So I know I've talked a bunch, so I'm going to hand it off to some of these other lovely ladies like Greta and Valerie that are on the line. You guys are muted, so unmute you.
Greta, it looks like it's a good moment for you, and with you, I think that's a great thing to grab. So,
so exactly.
Let's grab this moment.
Valerie, exactly what would you or Vashon, since you guys came out, or Vashon, you came up with the topic today, what exactly would you like to hear from me? What do you think that?
What does vision mean to you?
Oh, everything. It's
we're gonna get to tips soon. So if you were to from your gut response, what does vision mean to you?
It's made up of, I mean, we're all made up of energy, right? And vision to me it's my heart, and it's all encompassing and all consuming, as Vashon was just touching on. And thank you so much, Vashon, for that. I believe it's so important for everybody, for you out there watching, to know exactly what vision is. And Vashon, you explained it perfectly for everybody, for us today, and I appreciate that. It was, because before you kind of step into this world and what it is that we're doing and being entrepreneurs, and maybe you yourself, maybe you haven't ventured out and started a business on your own. Maybe you just happened to step onto this page and this is all new to you. And I'm sure you gained some insight on what vision really is. And and how powerful that can be for your life. Because I know that before I had experienced vision and I had experienced being a part of, this entrepreneurial world and creating my vision and stepping in and actually thinking about goals and dreams and things like that. Before, I just kind of was walking around. Maybe you can relate to walking around in your life, just kind of like bumping into walls and, knee jerking your way through life, as we've heard before, because it's, you're supposed to get a job because that's what you're told in society. You get a job, you work for 45 years or something, then you retire, and if you're healthy enough, you can travel a little bit maybe and play golf and things like that. And it's, and there's no real for me, like, what is the purpose in all of that? What is the greater purpose? I have a little one walking in on me right now, so I might need a moment. But yeah, what is the purpose to that for you? What does that mean for you, doing all of that? Do you just get up and you put your shoes on and you do the same thing every day, not really knowing and understanding why you're doing it, because one day you're going to die? It's, I don't know. For me, it's this vision has created that fire that I've needed in my belly, in my gut. It's brought this greater, deeper love and this I guess this connection between humankind and people and the world, to know that I am here for a greater reason. I'm here to make a difference, and without that vision, how can I do that? How can I make that difference? How can I make a difference in the world just getting up and doing the same thing every day, not really knowing why, and just focused on, okay, well, I don't know when this is going to be it. Well, hang on a second, I'm being really distracted at the moment, and I need you to close the door, please. Aww. Sorry. Kids. And they are a part of my why. They are part of my vision, and children all over the world are part of my vision. And maybe for you, you're just not quite clear yet still on what that is for you, and that's okay. As Vishram was saying, your vision grows with you as you grow, as you tap in and you listen to certain audios that inspire you, you read books that inspire you. I know that a great book that Vishram mentioned last week, that can help you with that as well, is this one right here, Start With Why, by Simon Sinek. And just, plugging into these certain things that we have, that you have, if you don't know where to start, there is a button below that you can click. You can click on it right now and tap in on some of the resources that we use ourselves, that we've been able to use in order to gain more clarity on what we're doing, on what our vision is, on where we're going in our life. Like to know where you're headed and why you're going there, and to know each and every day, steps that you can take to get you to that. You have your steps, you have your little goals, and then you have your greater vision, your greater goal for where, and knowing that once you get there, there's so much more. There's more to do. There's more even after that. It's just, vision to me is everything. It's like it's my lifeblood. It's just what keeps me going, keeps me fired up each and every day, keeps me excited. It brings excitement, doesn't it, ladies? It brings so much excitement. And just if you're having a difficult moment, if you're having difficult times in your life, maybe you're having one right now, maybe you've got a lot of distractions going on, maybe yesterday was a difficult day for you, maybe you've had a hard week. I don't know what's going on for you in your life, but I'm telling you that once you tap into this vision that you have within yourself, whatever it may be for you and your family, once you tap into that, it fuels you. It gets you through those difficult times, those challenges that we all face, because that's life. And with those difficult challenges come wonderful, beautiful moments and times in our lives and experiences. So I definitely recommend, tapping into the resources that we have, clicking that button below, and you can come back. You can click on that. You can come back and join us, or keep listening to us as we're going.
You can stay with us and listen.
Exactly. So I'm going to pass it on to Valerie. I think she's got a good moment here, and
no, I have a good moment. I got them settled.
Yeah.
One of them just woke up. So here's the thing, and it's so wonderful what you were saying, and Vishawn and Greta, and thank you to Nicole and Anissa and all the others, that the ladies, they'll be with us next time as well. So it's kind of a funny thing, but we get up, we take a shower, but how many of us walk out that we get up and we jump into our lives without taking an inner shower? Without taking an inner shower, and we've got, you might, be carrying carrying things like, anxiety and doubt and worry and projecting, scenarios, worst case scenarios into our lives, and we just unconsciously wake up and just jump into that and just walk around, and that's what you're doing. I don't know how many of you ever done that, like, all of a sudden you found yourself thinking about worst case scenarios in your head. And what this is, having a vision and having these techniques that we're going to get into will help you, so that with there'll be days you'll wake up in the morning, you'll be just full of gratitude, and there'll be other days we wake up and there might be something else there. And if you have the tools in place, we have the ability, we can choose to transition out of that space, so that we're not knee-jerking and bumping into stuff. Like, I know it's like, here's Valerie and I'm connected to my vision. Here's Valerie not connected into my vision, and it's like, little things will happen throughout the day, and I will not get things done in the way that I want. I will not be doing things in the way that I want. And what I wanted to talk to is, and Greta, you started to tip on it, and that is this it's a perception of the world, and it leads into the vision. And I'm just going to quickly, I'm scrolling down here into my notes here, and just a sec. It's like there's all these different modes of being in the world. Oh, hang on one second. Sweetie, hi. Hang on, sweetheart, just a second. Okay.
I just want to step in and as you can see, like, we're busy moms, and like you may be yourself, and I wanted to just make sure that you stick with us and you listen to what Valerie has to say for us today and for you, because her message is very powerful, and it will help you so much in your life and so much with your vision in your life. So make sure you listen to everything Valerie has to say. Everything she has to say is powerful, but she's got another moment here, so make sure you've got your pen and paper out and you're ready to listen to everything she has to say.
Thank you, and I want to say that what I'm about to get into as well is inspired from Michael Bernard Beckwith, and it's also inspired by David Wood. So, okay, so basically that there are three realms of realms that we can be, a lot of us fall into, and domains. And the first domain is that of like worry, doubt, fear, where we run through our day and we're just projecting worst case scenarios, thinking that, well, if I just worry about it enough, right, things are going to change. Well, they will change for the worse. That's what's going to happen. If you're in a place of worry about your business, about your life, about your kids, about all of that, and you take action from that space, that's what you're going to create. Now, then there's another place, and a lot of folks get that, are in this place, and they're looking at outcomes, and they get into what, their vision, and they think it's their vision, and it's a good place to be. It's a good stepping stone, and it's this place of anticipation, where it's like, it's gonna be a great day. It's gonna be a great day, and I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be a great day, and I'm excited about what's going to happen. Okay, and I have this goal, and it's going to happen, and I'm excited that it's going to happen, right? And that's actually a very powerful place to be. However, it's about it going to happen. So what happens is you're always reaching for something. Now, I may have just kind of flipped open some people's lids here for a second here, because most of us think, well, I've got my vision, and I see my vision, and I'm excited that it's going to happen, and they think that's it, because a lot of people teach that. You may have been taught that, but that's what you do, okay? That it's all about seeing it, and yes, we expand it, and it changes and stuff, and we see it, and we, and we're excited about it, and that happening in the future. Okay, sweetie. And hang on one second as I do something right here, because it's breakfast time on my end here. Okay, here we go. Here you go, sweetheart. So, but what I'm about to talk about is something. I'm going to talk about a pattern interrupt. Here you go, pattern interrupt. Scraping the bottom of the bowl. Woohoo! Okay. Okay. So, what I'm talking about is something on a very different level. And it comes from, and this you may have heard of, but you didn't understand exactly how it works. But it's coming from a place of gratitude and appreciation. And this is going to maybe seeming hard to understand, but that it's already happened. And it's having a perspective that, like, I'm gonna give you an example here right now, and that is that Edison had the vision for a light bulb. Okay, he was going to create that light bulb, right? Sweetie, I'm going to have to pause for 1 second. If you can pick up for 1 second, so I can focus here with you guys. Hang on 1 sec. Just a sec. All right.
I just, when Valerie just, I don't know about you right now, but when Valerie just went from, explaining how, you can take your worry, your doubt, your fear, and just flip that and turn it around and focus on the gratitude and appreciation and your vision as if it's already here. It's already, you're living it right now. I got goosebumps. Because doesn't it feel, if you're not quite clear on your vision yet, maybe it's not going to work for you in the same way. So I definitely recommend you, taking your notes and really delving into that and discovering what your vision is, because it's so powerful. Like I sat here because I am connected to my vision. I am connected to this greater purpose, and because we are taught these things and we live through these things, I got goosebumps, because it's that feeling. It's being connected to that feeling. How does it feel in this moment? What does that mean for you? What does your vision mean for you? And I just got goosebumps. So thank you, Valerie. I'm going to let you go on again and mute myself up.
Okay, so I was back at Edison, and before there was before there was the electricity in the light bulb, he saw it. He envisioned it. Okay, and part of my point is that the technology, the science for that already existed. It's not like the science for that didn't exist prior to Edison coming up with the light bulb. He opened himself up. He opened himself up to be available to it. And then he just knew. He knew that it was there. All he had to do was take the actions, right, to make it happen. He just kept. That's why he what was it, like 1,000 failures supposedly? But to me, it's 1,000 steps forward. But he saw it. And it's because it was invisible. This was something that was invisible. It didn't exist before.
I need to tell you something.
He needs to tell me something. Hang on 1 sec. Sorry, guys.
It's all good, Valerie. We're here, and we're waiting for this for the goodness coming out, and I know you've got something extremely powerful. So
Definitely. So we'll hang in there. And I have a list of 10 things that can help as well. So Greta and Valerie, if we have some time on the call, I can either present that or I can give that out to those who are interested.
that would be awesome. That would be amazing. You always come up with awesome tips on these calls. Homework for us all to go to. I was gonna say homework for us all to go home with, but we're at home, which is awesome.
I know.
Hey.
There she is.
Okay, so I'm back. So it's this concept of the invisible, all right? To really open yourself up. There's to the invisible in your life, but it's there, like the electricity. It's always been there. It's for you. I really believe we each have a unique mission, a unique vision, a unique way that we are contributing to the world and to our family and to our lives, right? For generations. And it's about we're going to give you some techniques to open up to that. What is it? What is your vision? It'll come up from within you. What is yours? Okay? But to understand that it's not something to achieve. It's already there, like the electricity, the ability to have light, to have the electricity. Right now, there's a light in wherever you are, there's light. The ability to have the internet. That technology was in existence in the universe. Someone had the vision for it and then and physically manifested it. But it started from knowing it was there, already there. And then what happens is when you're in that space of gratitude for, wow, this is what it is, then you open yourself up to possibilities. Then you open yourself up to inspired compelled right action of what to take next. What's the next action to take? And then there are no mistakes, because it's like from that you can learn and go, oh, everything is working in my order. Everything is working to my favor. But it's a different perspective on the vision. It's not something to get. It's something that already is, and having that gratitude space, and that opens you up to the possibilities that are all around you. And the actions that are available to you right now that you can't even see, because instead of living from that gratitude of the vision of the invisible, right? You're sitting there, and at least for me, I did this, focusing on my worries and my doubt, or maybe a particular situation that's in front of me right now, and being worried and fearful about that and what that could lead to in the future, or something in the past that happened projecting all these horrible, instead of projecting positive. But feeling it in the now. And I know that might seem a little esoteric, which is why I'm going to take you through an experience of it in a little bit. And Vashon is also going to give you some techniques. And we've got that button that will take you through it as well. So a lot of this, it's like in visual for you, step by step. Because when you follow what's in that the handbook that you get, when you download that link and when you fill out the form, and I'll tell you right now, it's $7. We're selling it's $7 for you to access it, but click on it and access it, okay? Because if you follow it, when you follow it, it will activate this here now gratitude space inside of you, for your life. And Vashon's going to take you through some too. So I'm going to pass it on now to Tips, and I'm going to go take care of these little guys. I got a little ticker here, and I will be right back. Hang on one second. What did I do here? I'm going to close that. There we go.
All right. Would you like me to go ahead and get you started with the tips? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, go right ahead. I'm ready. I got my pen.
All right. So this is kind of a guided questionnaire. There's only 10 questions that you can use to help create your vision if you don't already have one. And I want you to ask yourself these questions at a specific time. Don't ask yourself the questions when you're stressed out or you have a deadline or you're trying to multitask. Find a moment, you write them down. I'm going to give them to you here in just a moment. But find a time later when you're at peace and you're not emotionally on a super high, because if you're at a really super high, it actually can slant your answers. And also don't answer them if you're at a real super low in your life, because it can also affect how you create your vision. You want to be kind of even keel when you answer them and kind of be that at peace feeling, wherever you need to go to get to that point before you answer the questions. Okay, so these are kind of the guidelines. The second thing is to make sure that you answer the questions as if they already happened. This is going off of what Valerie just said. Be in the present with how you answer them, and this is going to help shape your vision. All right, so are you all ready for the questions?
Absolutely.
All right. Okay, so get your pen and paper ready. I'll try to go slow so you can write them down. So they're pretty short anyway, but here we go. The very first question, number 1, is who are you spending your life's journey with? So describe the character qualities that are most important to you. So who are you sharing your life journey with? This could be, a spouse, a friend, whoever you would like to spend, or you envision yourself spending that journey. Okay, that's number 1. Who are you spending your life's journey with? Secondly, what relationship would you like with your family members? So this would be children and extended family. What relationship would you like with your family members? And I want you to think about these as if they've already happened. In a perfect scenario, what does that look like for you? All right, we're going to number 3 now. For the third one, how much would you like to earn? So this is very important. It's how much you want, but it's not necessarily what you believe that you can do. So in other words, you need to stretch yourself. Stretch yourself as to what you want. Try to define the maximum amount that you would like, that you want for the next 5 years. Look out into the future by 5 years. And this is an amount in which you believe that you may be able to get, but you're not quite convinced yet. I hope that makes sense, but you've got to stretch. And then if you can define the income, then I want you to add 10% more to that to make it even bigger than what your vision is. Because you have to be able to believe in a greater amount of money. When you understand how it works and the law of attraction and abundance, then this will really help you. So how much you would like to earn. That's number 3. Am I going too fast? Too slow? All right.
No.
I'm gonna keep
perfect. It's perfect. Great.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Great. So here's the 4th question. The 4th one is, in what way do you like to earn this income, this money? And you're going to answer this question only if you absolutely are sure what you'd like to do in life. Otherwise, if you're not clear, if you're in doubt, don't answer. Just put down what it feels like to earn that type of money. What types of activities that you can envision yourself doing to earn the money, because you may not always be clear exactly on what you're doing, but the universe or your higher power will help direct you in the right way so that your gifts are used in the appropriate way. So the 4th one is, in what way would you like to earn your money? Okay, the 5th one. The 5th one is, what is the vision of yourself? This one has to do with your character. What do you look like? How do you carry yourself? How do people react to you? What are things that you inspire others to do? What do you look like? And this is how you view yourself. What is the vision of yourself? All right, the 6th one. Where would you like to live? And be very specific on this. Describe your home environment. Describe the neighborhood that it's in. Describe the location. Describe how it feels, that it smells, it looks like. What are the sounds that you hear in this location? All right, so you want to be very specific. All right, the seventh one, what car do you drive, or what type of transportation do you take? And some of you may think this is kind of superficial, but all these details are going to add up to your vision. And the more clear you get, the more this life starts to take form and take shape. So what car do you drive, or what is your mode of transportation in this new life? All right, the eighth one. How and where do you spend your holidays or your vacation time? So really detail out, where are you spending your holiday at the time? You have to think of it as it's already happened. Where is your vacation? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? What does it look like? What are the sounds that you hear? Who's there with you? And really write that out. All right, the ninth one. How do you see your friends? Who are the friends in your life? What are the character qualities that they have? What types of things do they inspire you to do, or what things do you do together? Who are they? Maybe you have some people that you'd really like to be friends with, but you haven't quite made that connection with. Who are some of these new friends that you'll have in your life? And the 10th one, the 10th question is, how do you view your health? So this is, health-wise, what do you feel like? What do you look like? What types of activities do you do to maintain your health on a regular basis? And who's involved with that part of your life? So I hope that these have really helped you. Those are 10 questions that will help you to shape your overall vision. If you want me to just really quickly repeat them, raise your hand. Greta, Valerie, did I get them all? Or you guys, did I go too fast?
Just if you just go through each question again, making sure that everybody. I had a chance to write it down. I loved all the little details that you took us through as well over each and every one. But you don't necessarily need to do that. But that was very helpful. Making it more detailed, and maybe we can provide something like that for whoever wants it.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll just give you the three word summary of each one. Okay.
Sure.
All right. Number one was life's journey. Your partner, your life journey partner. Number 2 is family members, relationships with them. 3 is how much you want to make, or how much you'd like to earn. 4 is how do you earn that money. 5 is your vision of yourself, your personal view of who you are, vision of yourself. 6 is where you live. 7 is the car that you drive, or vehicle, or transportation. Some people like to do bikes, so that's fine. 8 is how you spend your holidays. 9 is your friendships. And 10 is your health. And that's it. I hope that helps everyone to shape their vision.
Yeah, can you go through 8? Can you go through 8 one more time? Because I think you sort of cut out there on 8. Just before friendship, how you...
Oh, sure. 8 was how you spend your holidays and vacations.
Okay, there we go.
Awesome. Great.
Okay, and Greta, if you can come through your tips, I've just got to quickly take care of something, and I'll be right back to go through my exercise.
Yeah, I missed I missed what she just said.
She said go ahead and take over because she had to go and help with one of her children, I believe.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I just have to say thank you so much for that, Vashon. Wow, that is an incredible
You're welcome.
just way of getting very, very clear. You know, without it being too overwhelming for people. For those of you watching, when I was talking to you earlier about maybe you're not clear, maybe you don't have clarity on what your vision is, these 10 questions that Bashan just gave you today will help you. So I highly recommend you go over these questions and you just, you know, you take that peaceful moment. Make sure, as she said, which I totally get and understand, and I'm sure you do too, to make sure that, you know, it's not a really high moment or a really low moment, that you find that just peaceful time for yourself to go through these questions, probably when your kids are sleeping, if you have kids. And if you have little ones anyway. So yeah, just so grateful for being here today. So thank you so much. And Valerie is back with us.
And I'm back. Thank you. Thank you so much. Those are an amazing list. So if everybody wrote it down, if you need to go to the replay, and you'll be able to access it as well. So what I'm going to do now is I want to take you through a powerful exercise. And you know, this is something that I got from Michael Bernard Beckwith from Secret, so you know where this is coming from. And it's about putting you into a particular place and vibration that will really help you. After this, if you have the moment, if you have the time, it would be a good time actually maybe to do this exercise. It would be a really good time. Or come back to it again afterwards, play it again and participate, and do the exercise right after this, because you'll be in a great space to write this down. But what I would recommend, actually even better than that, would be to do this, and when you, because it'll be even more powerful, is because the exercise to go through it as well, download. You download, go to that download now button and download the handbook. There's a lot of stuff in there to help you in your business, but part of what's in there is also taking you through a vision exercise so that you can go through each of those areas, right? Going through it in the very powerful way that's in there. So this will put you in the space. You can take the handbook and then apply it to each one of these questions, okay? So you get a little system here for you, all right? Okay, so and you may find yourself sitting there and wanting to participate, and you may find yourself also feeling certain emotions as you go through this, and that's okay, that's wonderful. So what we're going to do is I'm going to say something, and Greta and Vishwan are going to repeat it out loud, and I invite you as well watching, our live streamers watching, to yourself, to say it yourself. With your heart, with your life, with your energy, okay? And no one's around to hear you, or if your kids are around to hear you, whatever, doesn't matter, all right? So here we go. And repeat after me. I'm free.
I'm free.
Yeah, Greta, unmute yourself, Greta, so we can hear you. Okay. I'm available to more good than I can imagine.
I'm available
more good than I can imagine.
Yeah, with all your energy. Everything is working together for my good.
Everything is working together for my good.
I feel it in my bones.
I feel it in my bones.
The tuning fork of my temple body.
The tuning fork of my temple body.
I feel the love in my bones.
I feel the love in
my bones.
I feel abundance in my bones.
I feel
abundance in my bones.
I feel prosperity in my bones.
I feel prosperity
in my bones.
I feel beauty in my bones.
I feel beauty in my bones.
I feel love in my bones.
I feel love
in my bones.
Power in my bones.
Power in
my bones.
Strength in my bones.
Strength in my bones.
Giftedness in my bones.
Giftedness
in my bones.
Talent in my bones.
Talent in
Talent
my bones.
in my bones.
Creativity in my bones.
Creativity
In my bones.
So much good is happening in my life, and I'm available.
So much
good is happening in my life, and I'm available.
And I'm available.
I'm available. I'm available to it all.
I'm available to it all.
Right now.
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 It's happening 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 right now.
Feel it.
Feel it.
Okay, somebody scream about it.
Woo!
Somebody scream about it. Okay. All right. Now, feel it in your bones. Feel it in your bones. You're in the joy right now. You're in the peace right now. Okay, now that this condition is ripe, you're not anticipating any good. You're in it right now. You're feeling it. You're feeling it. Okay, and now I want you to declare with me right now. Okay, say, repeat after me. I declare prosperity in my life.
I declare
prosperity in my life.
I declare beauty in my life.
I declare beauty in
my life.
I declare and decree divine health in my life.
I declare and decree health in my life.
Health in my life.
I declare and decree harmonizing abundance in my life.
I declare and decree
harmonizing abundance in my life.
I activate the genius in me right now.
I activate
the genius in me right now.
Confidence in me right now.
Confidence in me right now.
Success right now.
Success right now.
Right now.
Excellence right now.
Excellence
right now.
I'm prepared for excellence.
I'm
prepared for excellence.
I'm prepared for success.
I'm prepared
for success.
I'm prepared for wellness.
I'm prepared
for wellness.
I'm prepared for well-being.
I'm prepared
for well-being.
And it's happening right now.
And it's happening
right now.
Okay, and we are awakening right now.
And we are awakening right now.
Right now.
All right, everybody, we are free right now. Let your body heal itself. Let your mental body heal itself. Allow your emotional body to heal itself. And the body of your affairs, allow order to break out all over. Give it permission right now, watching this. I want everybody to take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Okay, you're having a thought about life and abundance. Take another deep breath inside. Hold it in a little bit further. You're having a thought about all your needs being met. You're having a thought about life is for you, not against you. Life is a celebration and safety and well-being. The body temple is activating it around these qualities right now. Let release. What you've done is you've programmed a little bit inside of you for that right now, with that deep breath, taking that. And here's the thing, is that the concepts of this experience, they're stronger than hate, they're stronger than fear, and all of that, this is just more powerful. All of this and your gratitude is more powerful than anything else, any other thought that might cross your mind. This is more powerful, okay? And I want to take you, because before, it's kind of like you were blind and you couldn't see what was in front of you. Now you can be open up to see the possibilities in front of you. When you're in this space, stuff starts to happen. You start to be able to see possibilities. You start to see right action. And I'm not done. I want to take a little bit further. Stay with me here, a little bit further. Okay. All right. And here's what I want to do. Just a second. I'm scrolling down here to find. Okay, what we're going to do. All right. It's like I said. It's time to get comfortable with your peace of mind. It's time to get comfortable with prosperity. It's time to get comfortable with abundance. It's time to get comfortable with all of that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to say my name in a moment. You're going to say your name. You're going to say your name, and I'm going to mirror it. So I'm going to say something in my name, and you want to repeat it back, but saying your name. Okay, you guys got that? So I'll say something in my name and say your name. Okay. Valerie is wonderful. Say your name out loud.
Greta is wonderful.
That's right. At the same time. I think you're muted, Vashon. Okay.
Oh.
Valerie is full of wonder and awe.
Vashon is full of wonder and awe.
Valerie is full of health and well-being.
Vashon is full of health and well-being.
Valerie overflows with abundance and joy.
Vashon overflows with abundance and joy.
Valerie is available to more good than she's ever imagined.
Vashon is available to more good than she's ever imagined.
Now you've all just gossiped about yourself. Okay, so now let's bring it to the I am. Now we're going to bring it to the I am, okay? You ready to repeat this after me? I'm available to more good than I've ever imagined.
I'm available to more good than I've ever imagined.
I'm available to more peace than I've ever experienced.
I'm available to more peace than I've ever experienced.
I'm available to more joy and prosperity than I've ever seen.
I'm available to more joy and prosperity than I've ever seen.
And it's happening through me right now.
And it's
happening right now.
And it's happening as me right now.
And it's happening as me right now.
Right now.
It's happening everywhere. And it might as well happen
everywhere.
And it might as well happen through me.
And it everywhere. And it might as well happen through me.
Why not through me?
Why not?
Why not through me?
It's happening everywhere.
It's happening everywhere.
Why not through me?
Why not?
Why not through me?
Why not through we?
Why not through
we?
Why not through us?
Why not
through us?
Why not now?
Why not now?
Okay. So now you can feel the power, the vortex of that field of health and wellness and abundance and prosperity and the presence of that all around you right here, right now. Right here, right now. Thank you. Thank you, all of you, and those of you that did, thank you for going through this. Thank yourself for going through this. And now we have some tools. Now we have tools for you. I would love to shout out below. I want to see if there's any quick comments below. Anybody see on the page? Otherwise, I'd love to shout out. Make sure to click that button and access it so that you can go through this. Go through the step-by-step for each one of those questions that Vashon raised and take it to a very powerful level in your life. And then you've got your inner shower, and you can take this, and this is an activity. Once you've done that, you can come back to it every day. You can come back to what you write out and remind yourself. And if you need to, you can come back to this hangout and go through this experience live with you as a jump start. It's a jump start to take yourself back so you can get yourself into that space. So do we see, is there any comments that are on the page for us to shout out at this point, or that anybody has any questions? Can you see Greta or Vashon on the page?
That was, I just wanted to say thank you so much, Valerie. That was so powerful. I do, it was so wonderful. I just felt the vibration going through my whole being, and I didn't even think about it. My eyes just closed, and I was just completely present and here and thankful that all my kids were helping out with the little ones, the big ones helping with the little ones, so I could be here and do this. And I know you out there watching right now feel the same way, because that was just amazing. And there are a couple of comments out there. I don't know if you can hop out because Forrest is about to get a little bit loud.
It's okay.
Keisha was wondering if we could add the list here or a link to it somewhere. No, I think that was
the list to the question. Yeah, we can.
Oh,
yeah, we
sure.
can add the list to the question. Absolutely, Vashon can put that in there.
Yeah, I'll put that in there.
That would be wonderful for you out there watching to know that you can have access to that list that she just went through. And
Valerie, I don't mean to interrupt you, Greta, but Valerie, is there any way that you could put a link to this particular Hangout on that page somewhere so that even on future Hangouts they can still go through this exercise?
Absolutely, absolutely. I'll put this on a static page, and we will have it on our page as a place to go through for the exercise. They can always access it. Absolutely.
And Sarita, she left us a message as well. We send you love and warmth and peace and everything. So glad that you can be here with us in spirit.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. So everybody, connect with us, access our resources on that in the link below, everything, and we will see you all next week. And please post your experiences, your vision, what your experience of going through this process and your vision as well down there below. Love you all. See you all next week.